Pick it up, Bones.
This is JB.
And I'm Lowso.
And this is Phresh Mental Podcast.
What's good, everybody? This your boy JB.
And I'm Lowso.
And now you tuned in to Phresh Mental. So what's up, Mr. Lowso? How you doing?
Man, what's up with it?
I'm gonna start this out with a little story. I like to tell this story to people now. When I was growing up, I wasn't very confident in myself. And I had low self-esteem, timid, and I didn't speak up for myself a lot. And you know, you learn in psychology, conditioning is a real thing. So as I got older, I just remember all the ways people made me feel, all the things that I went through, and I was like, no more. So it's kind of like you change, but then you notice a transition with the way you go about things. So I had people start telling me, oh, you getting cocky. Oh, he kind of cocky. Oh, he kind of arrogant. Why are you like this? But it's like, I can remember how people used to do me and play over my top. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of play with me. And it's like, oh, so now that I'm standing up for myself, now that I speak up for myself and say what's on my mind, it's a problem. So I guess today, what we gotta speak on is, in our community, as far, especially being an African-American man or woman, or anybody for that matter, what is the distinguishment between cocky and confident? What do you think about that?
It's just, to me, it's just the person that it's coming from. Me and you can have the same personality.
Yeah.
They might say, Josh confident in himself. They might say, Lowso cocky. I really think it's just a personal preference with people. Like, if somebody don't like you, the first thing they're gonna say is he cocky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't even like, or they could have just heard it from somebody else. So I think he cocky. Not knowing, like, it's kind of real thin line between confident and cocky anyway. So it's just a personal preference, man.
And that's what I was getting to. So I was hollering at my homeboy, Courtney, shout out to Courtney Kid, you know what I'm saying? And before we got here, me and him was on the phone and I was asking him the question. I said, man, what do you think the difference between a cocky and a confident person is? And his answer was, well, let's just say a confident person walk into the room. He don't have to say nothing. You can see his stature, the way he carries himself, the way he walk into the room, it commands that respect and attention without him saying anything, versus a cocky person gotta come in and say it, gotta let it be known, gotta show it, gotta flaunt it. But then again, it's like, well, some people show their confidence in different ways. You look at a guy like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali used to talk that, he used to talk it.
Right.
Now he walked it, but he talked it, but you knew he was confident because he backed it up. So what do you think about that? Is it not about you being cocky just because you can talk it, if you can walk it, right?
Well, first things first, we take cocky and confident into materialistic stuff.
I was getting
If you go out and get your dream car, the first thing somebody in our community is gonna say is, oh, Josh cocky, or Josh think he better than somebody. When realistically, you just worked hard for what you want. I'm pretty sure when you got your Audi, somebody out there, they was like, oh, Josh think he better than us now because he got an Audi. But in reality, like, Josh, you still the same person.
Absolutely.
And they go with cars, clothes, shoes, all that. Like, when people get out of Jordan, they feel like, you know, oh, he must think he better than somebody because he wearing, you know, these kind of shoes. But I mean, you can't be cocky or confident with materialistic stuff, first of all. It has nothing to do with material things.
It can't be on you, it's in you.
No, exactly. Like,
It's in you.
being cocky has nothing to do with what you can go buy.
Facts, and I think that's where a lot of people get it messed up. If you was a person who, let's just say you turned around and when you was whatever, however you was brought up, whatever you was doing, and you didn't say nothing. You was a quiet guy. You didn't do much talking. You kind of blended in. Then you got some money. And I know a lot of guys like this. You got some money. Now all of a sudden, oh yeah, I'm this confident person. I pop my you know what, and everything. I mean, but to me, you're not confident.
Right.
Because the money, the materialistic things made you. You're not a confident person. You're wearing a costume now.
Right.
Versus somebody who can. I know people who don't got it, still don't got it like that. Still ain't. But their personality and their charisma shows being confident at all times.
Money can't make you confident.
Man, money make a lot of the guys confident around here, around everywhere.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna see dudes that you never seen popping they stuff, acting all like they been like that when they get money. When the money right, but then if the money, if they fall off, then what? Now you humble.
If you're gonna be confident or cocky, you got to be there at all times. Whether you up 20 or whether you down to your last 100. If you confident and cocky, like, you got to be that same person. It can't be no, oh, I'm a certain amount of money, so I'm gonna pop my shit, or I'm gonna relax now because I done fell out. Nah, it don't work. You can't turn the switch on and off when you get ready. You got to be one way.
Okay, so with that being said, how confident do you think most guys are? Now check out what I'm asking you now. When it comes to a woman, approaching a woman, how confident do you really think a lot of guys are?
It depends on what type of woman we talking about.
No, just a woman in general. We ain't gonna even classify. No, we ain't gonna go down there.
I'm saying we talking about a woman that really got something going for herself. We just talking about.
Oh, I get where you're going.
We just talking about a woman that know.
Okay, I'll go down that road. So let's just say it's a woman who really got something going for herself, who really she nice looking, she got something going for herself. She's a, I don't rate women, especially not on this page. I ain't trying to get canceled, but she's a nice, well put together woman who got her stuff going for herself.
90% gonna be scared. And when I say scared, I mean like they gonna be like, if let's just say, for instance, this woman that got herself going, let's just say she your cousin. Somebody gonna come to you like, hey Josh, put me on your cousin. If you got to do that, you scared.
You're not confident.
Yeah, you're not.
And that's what I'm getting to. If you can't approach a certain woman the same way you can approach any other woman, a woman that you feel like, let's just say you feel like is lesser or don't have as much or not as fine or whatever you want to call it, then you're not a confident man.
It's crazy. We had this conversation at Clean Hall one time.
For real?
Yeah, I told the whole ship they wasn't like that.
You told the whole ship?
Yeah.
What they say?
They claimed they was, but I had proof on all of them that they wasn't. Like, if you got to go to somebody like, hey man, put me on your cousin, or what's up with old girl, you scared. You're not confident in yourself.
So does that mean, but I'm saying, does that classify as overall, or can you say, oh no, he's just not confident when it comes to spitting at this woman?
Some men actually think, they're not gonna admit it, but some men actually think certain women is out of their league before they even shoot the jumper.
Okay, so then you're not a confident man, because if you telling me, okay, while I'm just on, I'm making it, doing my thing, I ain't got it like that right now, I can't talk to her or nothing. But then, well, I'm gonna tell you something, a lot of them got the money and still won't shoot at a woman face to face. That's worth it.
They gonna get on Facebook.
They gonna get on Facebook and jump. You not confident. I would say this on camera. I would say this on camera. If I want it bad enough, when I see it, I might try to sneak to the side or something in the party or something, but I'm gonna try to shoot. I'm gonna try to let them know I'm coming. Man, if you can't holler at a woman, that's not a confident man, because what do men do it for?
And then you also gotta think like being confident in shooting at women in your city versus going to like a Dallas or a Houston or Atlanta or Miami. Will you be that same person at a day party with a chick you don't know?
Man, and that's the thing about a lot of guys. You're only comfortable in your area.
Right, because these women know you.
They know what you can do, but
first of all, if you working at one of these plants around here, like Clean Hall or something like that, you got one up anyway because you've been labeled as a treat. So the girl probably gonna talk to you anyway.
Not all guys are tricks that work at Clean Halls, ladies.
But I'm just saying, like,
most of them are though.
It's a big difference in confidence and around your city or your area versus confidence out of town.
But see, that's what I'm getting to. Is it a confidence thing as far as in certain times, in certain areas he confident, or you can say, listen, if you ain't confident all the way through, if you can't be confident from A to Z, then you not confident. Nah, you not. and
It's
that's
either
my
you is
opinion.
or you ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
It's 50-50.
It ain't no in between, and I feel like this. A lot of people feel like, oh, if once when I got money like that, I'm at my best.
Right.
So I'm not, man. And then we got the culture now where these women getting on these podcasts or on social media saying, oh, if he ain't got no money, you shouldn't be worried about no. You know what I'm saying? What the girl Cardi B said on the song, broke. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, me personally, I don't care if I got $3 in my pocket. I'm shooting if I want it.
Right.
That's a confident man.
That's how you supposed to be, though.
That's a confident man. Oh man, I want to talk to her so bad, but I ain't where I want to be right now. Which, in a lot of cases, people will sit there and say, well, that's how it's supposed to be. I mean, your priorities need to be, man, come on.
But
it's just a woman, man. You still got a life.
But realistically, though, a real woman that's on her stuff, like, she not trying to count your pocket no way.
No.
She wants you for more of a more support type of thing.
Yeah, and that's
like you can have $100 in your name, but you make her feel good with that $100 shoe. You never know. That might be your lady. I'm
gonna tell you something. I see guys come to certain women, whether it's in wherever. And let's just say she from the hood, or she ratchet or whatever they like to say about her. And they'll come out with whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
However I gotta say it. But then, you know what I'm saying, they'll even go as far as she still denies. What? Like she got the audacity to not, I ain't gonna lie, I think that about any woman that don't talk to me. But a lot of guys are like that with them, but then when it's like a female that they see like that, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, okay, yeah, they taking the right step to it and trying to watch how they come out and stuff. I mean, what kind of guy is that though? Are you confident?
Confident with, I'm gonna put it like this. You confident with women that's beneath you. When I say beneath you, I mean like, don't have as much going so you feel like you can buy them, or you think they easy to go for you type thing. But like a woman that's gonna make you work for it or got the same or more than you like, nah, I don't think I want to do that because she might tell me no, and I don't want to be told.
Or
no.
You gotta change your approach. Man, you're supposed to approach every woman the same though. That's how I look at it. If you like that, you like that.
I'm like that. You like that. I'm like that.
You like that.
I'm like that.
Well, we ain't gonna get it out. Here, so let's shift this to like let's shift this to this. Do you feel like a lot of people which we actually already asked this, but I'm finna get into it. So when I'm confident, just because I'm confident and I walk it, and I may talk it a little bit, they gonna be like, oh, he automatically arrogant. So then it's like when you are trying to accomplish something, you doing something, they want you to fail. They want you to fail. It's like they wait for a confident person to lose.
So what is the actual definition of cocky or arrogant?
I think
it's like boasting and bragging.
Yeah.
But if you're not saying nothing, how are you boasting and bragging? Like for example, you doing nice things in life, you got nice stuff. You're not saying nothing about it. So how can someone say you cocky or you arrogant? Okay, but my thing is, so I guess what I'm trying to ask is this. Can a person, if you think about it, based off the definitions that we get off of cocky and being confident, can a person be confident and cocky at the same time? Probably. Yeah. Because them are two different definitions, man. But people make them, they can't coincide with each other. Like when you sit there and tell me, okay, I'm very confident in myself, so when I speak, when I act, I'm gonna act in a confident or I'm gonna speak in a confident manner. So now, since you don't like it, you think I'm cocky. Right. But then they'll sit there and say, okay, well, cocky means you always talking trash. But like the example I use, Muhammad Ali used to talk it. Right. But he used to walk it too. So in order for a person to be able to walk it, that means they don't put in the work. Whatever they talking trash about and they walking it,
they done put in work to get there. And I feel like this, if you done put in that work and you good at what you do, you consistent at what you do, then you have all the right to talk trash, because like they always said, if you don't want Muhammad Ali talking to you, if you don't want Jordan talking trash to you, if you don't want whoever else and do whatever talking to you like that, what do you need to do?
But the backstory behind talking trash, though, is you never know what led them to talk trash.
Yeah.
That's the part we be missing out. People ain't just waking up talking trash for nothing. It's always somebody in the corner saying little stuff that's provoking people to talk trash. You know what I'm saying? Like you, for example. Somebody might be saying, oh, well, Josh clothing line ain't all that. Or Josh might think he work out better than other people, or something like that. It get back to you, so now you want to address it. People not knowing why you addressing, so all of a sudden, Josh cocky. No, Josh just addressing shit that people been talking about.
Some throw you rock and hide the hand type stuff.
Prime example. This girl, I was living in Little Rock. This girl didn't even know me. I tell her name Boo.
Yeah.
She didn't know me from a can of paint, really. She finally met me in person one day. I never knew she thought I was cocky, none of it.
Yeah.
We was riding, me, her, baby, was riding, so I think it was going to be no. And of course, I was joking, we was all shooting shit. And she was like, you know what? I want to apologize to you for what? She was like, man, I just had this big old thing that you was cocky, man. You cool as hell. And bro, since that day, bro, me and her been super cool. I said that to say this, stop letting people tell you somebody cocky or such and such, you don't even know them. Come get your own version of me. Stop letting these people that don't like me fool you. They don't know me.
And then another thing, I feel like it's exactly what you said. If people are a certain way or they talk a certain way, it's for a reason.
Right.
And like you said, and I feel like if you set out to talk down on a person and the person get whiff of that, and now it's time to show you. But I just ain't gonna show you, I'm gonna let you know.
Prime example, around this area, men with cars. I don't know what the whole beef commotion is, but people be trying to count how much money you got in the car and what you gonna do to a car. So you saying this behind my back, but when I get on social media with receipts and stuff, now I'm cocky. I'm cocky because I'm showing you what you said I didn't. But now I'm the cocky one. I'm not cocky, I'm just showing you what you thought, what you had to question. I'm just showing you it's really there.
It's really there.
Yeah.
It's really there.
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be cocky because I'm over here talking about my car, which you shouldn't be worried about anyway.
Yeah, but then now people like, oh, he cocky, but they didn't hear this guy who the shot actually thrown it, or I ain't even call it shot, who I'm addressing.
It's a shot. It's a shot.
Yeah, who I'm addressing, okay, this went down, and I said this because of this, but I'm being cocky, but you didn't hear what he said.
Right.
You didn't know that what he said got back to me.
Right. And listen, this here is always gonna get back. So don't ever think it's not gonna get back. When you talk about somebody in South Arkansas, no matter who you tell,
eventually,
it's gonna get back.
I'm very choosy of what I say and who I say something
It's just one of them things, if you say it once, you gotta be able to say it again.
And that's all.
Because the first thing you be when you call hey, did you say such and such? Man, nah, I didn't say that. Yeah, you did. And you said that, just admit it.
And that's me, I'm gonna admit it.
Yeah, admit it.
If I say it, look, I can't lie, I said it. I mean, at the time, that's how I feel, or maybe that's how I still feel. But I didn't know what was up, so, that's how I said it. And yeah, I had a situation like that happen before, but I mean, at the end of the day, we are free to be right or wrong, but let me get back to what I said a while ago. It seems like if you are confident, you had that confidence, you talking, people wait for you to lose. Yeah. Why are people like that? It's
what if you don't lose?
Oh, no, you ain't supposed to lose.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, but people, it's like they wait for you to lose.
But you're right about it, because they would rather carry the negative about a person, especially somebody, carry themselves as confident or cocky. It's like people sitting back man, I can't wait for them to fail. Or, you know what I'm saying? Man, any little negative thing they do, we gonna put it on social media. That's like the DJ Drewster dude. Man, true enough, he can't DJ to me, but that's a story for another day. That's just me. He did on one point, he trashed me, but that's a story, that's a story for another day. Trash. But, what I'm saying? Some people like it, Some people don't.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying, dude been on his high horse, rocking shows. Dude even had like a little tour thing, you know what I'm saying? But the minute he, took this girl money and ran off with it, man, I'm talking about the whole social media platform from Facebook to MySpace was driving.
Okay, so let me ask you this though, because I saw that and it was like it happened, like that it went up.
But that ain't the first time he did that.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, so does that like people want you to lose or like you reap what you sow?
No.
Like you had it coming, man.
Nah, he want himself to lose doing that. Because
He had it. I mean, it sounds like I don't know. I don't even know him. It sounds like he had it coming.
I don't know his money situation, but for you to run out with $250, I don't know. I can't even really explain it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's
Because you don't got no homeboys you can get $250 from?
I don't think it doesn't matter if they wanted you to lose. I think you
he wanted himself to lose.
Yeah, you set yourself up for that, man. And that was crazy because I just remember.
And then you got people on Facebook backing up what he did.
And that's insane.
Like, you can't back up a wrongdoing.
Right is
now,
right,
true
wrong
enough,
is
like,
wrong.
and I think people bash him more because he's one of them people that talked his shit. Like, he talked his shit on social media. Like, he proclaimed to be like the best DJ in the South at one point.
In the South of what?
Like, the area, like, the South. No, not like South Arkansas.
Oh.
Yeah, or Arkansas as a whole. Like,
I thought you was talking about
maybe like 2 years ago, dude was like saying he was the best DJ around. Wow. So you say you go from that to stealing $250, so yes, people gonna crucify you. And then people get on Facebook like, oh, it's over now, he did, I still support. Okay, support it.
Yeah,
we still gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
That's just like me. Bro, if any given day I mess around and lose my job or, you know what I'm saying, boy, you think they ain't gonna crucify me?
Oh, absolutely.
Boy, I ain't gonna let it show my face.
People gonna make sure they take you out the game when you lose, especially when you are confident.
But see, Josh, you got to be ready for that though.
Exactly.
Like, the same mentality you got when you up, you gotta be like that when you down.
And that would be my message to a lot of people out here, a lot of guys, man. You got, first off, stop waiting for yourself to be winning or got what you want in order to feel like you are confident in yourself. Man, confidence, Lil Wayne said it best, my favorite rapper, man, confidence is a stain that you can't wipe off. Yeah. So that means you should no money or car or none of that dictate your confidence. With that being said, like, you have to know, like, people gonna want you to lose. People, things happen.
People pray for that.
People, like, you got to be able to keep pushing. You got to be able to keep putting your all into it. Me personally, I say it in front of this camera, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. As long as I've been doing what I'm doing, now I might not be necessarily making what these other guys doing, but when you talk about persistence and never giving up, do I think I get my flowers for all I done put into what I do? No, I don't think I get the props I deserve. But am I confident in everything I do? Do I still approach it every day with that confidence? Yes, I do.
Right.
Because you're saying eventually you get a layup after so long. So, man, that's the message to everybody, man. Don't give up on what you're doing, man. Stay confident in yourself, even when you're at the bottom. I'm saying the top just, is one jump away. But a lot of people, they ain't gonna never get to see the top because they gotta wait for themselves to have something.
But you can't get to the top hating on nobody else either.
Oh, man, well, shoot.
It's just a part of that. Climbing up that ladder, it don't require hate.
No, it can't. You don't even, man, when you're trying to climb to the top, you shouldn't even have the capacity to be hating. Your mind should be on what you need to do.
I think I said this in a podcast earlier, like, if you wake up before you start your day, and you think about another man, you done lost already.
Lost.
Me and you super cool, but bro, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think about you when I wake up. So I know I ain't thinking about somebody I don't fool with. Like, I don't really see the point in it.
No, you shouldn't think about
I know. Like, if I don't think about my close partners when I wake up, I damn sure not finna be thinking about somebody that I don't fuck with.
I get what you saying.
It just don't work like that for me.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Honestly, I hardly think about these cats at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like when people be coming back telling me stuff what somebody done said about certain stuff that I'm doing, is that an obsession or like Right, because you can't be worried about me that bad that you call somebody else and talk about me. I'm not finna call you Josh and talk about nobody. I'm not doing it.
But you want to know the crazy thing about it is confidence. And they want to play, like you said, they want to act like you cocky. Now, if you was just quiet and doing your thing and a yes man, that call would have never happened.
Right.
That call, if you wouldn't have said nothing.
Josh, you think I'm cocky?
Do I think you cocky?
Yeah.
Nah, you're a very confident person. But, I mean, no, the reason I'm going to say that, though, is because it is. You do what you say you're going to do.
Every time.
You do what you say you're going to do, and that go back to what I said about Muhammad Ali. Yeah, he talked a lot of, but he backed it up. So that means you got to put in the work to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never call a person, oh, he got, because to me a person is cocky because you're trying to convince me.
Right.
And I may be wrong. I mean, I don't know. You can probably Google the word of cocky. I don't know. But to me, it's like, who are you trying to convince?
And honestly, if I'm in a room with people I don't know, I'm not even talking. Now I talk with y'all because I'm cool with y'all. But if I was to go in a room with people I don't know, I'm not saying a word. First of all, because I don't like people to be talking to people. But you know what I'm saying? If me and you in a room, yeah, we can talk.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I love Dallas.
Me too.
And every time I go into a lounge or bar or whatever I'm going into, I get on the same thing. But I don't know. My chest up, I feel like I'm him. That's confidence. I come in here with that mentality.
That's why you're supposed to feel.
I don't care who in there.
But that ain't cocky though.
That's confident.
Yeah.
That's and I feel like that.
When you wake up in the morning and start your day, you supposed to be thinking in your head so confidently like, I'm finna do something to change my lifestyle. Every day.
Every day.
And that has nothing to do with cockiness. That's just you not wanting to be the same. That's just like Jay-Z said. You think I work this hard to be the same? That's not cocky. That's just you want to change your lifestyle.
So let me say this. Once again, if a person is worried about the next man, worried about the next person, what they got going on, can he be confident?
No. He can be a hater. You can't be confident and a hater. Them don't go together. Confident and cocky kind of go together.
Yeah.
Confident and hater don't go together.
Nah.
That's like oil and water. It don't go.
Because if you was confident in yourself, you wouldn't even have to hate.
Exactly. If you was confident in what you was doing every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't be worried about what the next person doing. I don't never see Bird on Facebook saying like, well, I do this better than the next person that's taking pictures. I don't see Musa getting on Facebook saying I'm the best engineer because he worried about what he doing. He not worried about what the next engineer doing because he confident. He probably do though. I don't know. He might be saying the best. But with saying he the best, he not calling somebody else being the worst. It's a difference. Like he not worried about what the next person doing.
Yeah, he ain't slouching either.
Right.
He putting work behind it.
Right.
And like I said, you can talk all day if you putting that work behind it.
Like that's just like your clothing line. You never getting on Facebook saying I'm better than the next person's clothing or why his clothing ain't doing this. I done seen you talk to people that's in the same field as you, and that let me know like you definitely not worried about the next person.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like you in your own lane.
And that's the thing that everybody don't get. Like, just like anybody else. And that's one thing with you, the people I hang around, I can't hang around low self-esteem people. And that's not no knock to them because I try to motivate anybody if I can. But like if you constantly hate on people, or you got low self-esteem, or you like funny acting, I can't hang around people like that.
The thing with me though, even if somebody I'm cool with, hanging with somebody that I don't fool with, I don't knock the person I'm cool with because people got different circles. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you cool with somebody, me and you cool, don't mean I got to be cool with this person. People got different circles.
Nah, but I will say this because that's been something that a lot of people have mentioned. Listen, I can be cool with two people who don't deal with each other or got something against each other.
Right.
But if you are like that with both of them, do not let the next man disrespect your man's behind his back. I don't care if it's I'm close to him, I'm close to him. Don't let the next person disrespect your man, dog. Like, if that's the case, if it's that deep, if it's that deep, I would ask them, man, y'all come sit down and talk about it before somebody do something. But don't let nobody disrespect your mans just because you know what I'm saying. If you in between it and you sit there and let somebody, I don't care who you are. If you cool with this person, you cool with this person. You let them dog them out or disrespect him. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't around? You.
And man, that's kind of why, like, I cut ties with a lot of people around because somebody would call me and be talking about somebody they close to. So I'm like, if you talking about your partner like that, I can only imagine what you said about me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, man, I just rather, go on distance. I mean, I can be cordial with people, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go on distance myself because if you talking to me about somebody like this little ace, what you telling your ace about me? So that's why I kind of be careful. Like the people that's bringing me the bone, I kind of watch them too because why was that person so comfortable telling you something about me? Just as like me and you, bro. Nobody gonna come and tell me something about you because they know we close.
Exactly.
They're gonna tell somebody that don't fool with you something about you.
Yeah.
That's why when people be calling me, telling me, oh, such and such said this about you, I'm like, well, why was that person so cool and comfortable telling you about me?
They ain't gonna tell.
That means you done talked about me before.
They ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah.
And like I say,
and I appreciate them all ladies every single day.
And if I'm doing something wrong, that go for you and our other homeboy. You shouldn't have to go tell nobody. Because if we like that, you should be able to come to me. Hey man, you tripping. Hey, listen. Bro, the way you doing this or the way you going about this or the way you acting, bro, that ain't it. Right. You should be able to tell your mans that.
That's true.
But at the same time, it's a difference, and let me address this for all the people who hear me saying that, because it's a difference between you, I'm gonna say checking your partner, but coming to your partner, letting them know when he falling off or he going about something the wrong way, and you just got something to say because you a hater. Right. And a lot of people would do that. Oh yeah, I can tell him this and that. Let me tell you something, it's a person that I know, I ain't cool with him, but I just noticed he do people like that. But he had crossed me a few times, and I done told you, I said, man, sometimes the stuff he be saying, bro, sometimes people can be acting like they trying to help you or give you advice in a hating kind of way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to watch them kind of people. Man, no, man, wait a minute. Why you, hold on. You know what I'm saying? But it's in the form of them trying to act like they giving you advice, but really you just being a hater.
It's a thin line between love and hate. Like, if you let's just say, and this just example. Let's just say if you slacking in your parents. I feel like me and you cool enough, I can pull you to the side. This ain't got to do with being in a big room, because I'm not gonna do it in a big room. I'm gonna pull you to the side like, Jai, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You slacking with your parents, man, like, you straight, like, it ain't good. Like, them type of conversations, first of all, you shouldn't even be having in front of a lot of people. That's some one-on-one type of conversation. Don't wait till we in the middle of a bar with a lot of people or some pretty girls and be like, hey man, Josh, now you're trying to get your rocks off of me. We ain't gonna do that. Nah, wait till we one-on-one, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that friendship stuff come with, like, man, don't try to embarrass me in front of nobody. Like, pull me to the side and tell me, don't try to, you know what I'm saying, get your rocks off on me.
No, because then I'm going to get offended.
I'm going to get, you should though. You should. But I mean, I know guys that do that. Wait till they get around a whole bunch of people, blame it on the alcohol, and tell somebody what they really feel. And then they come to and be like, oh, I was drunk. Nah, you been wanting to say that.
Yeah, you got.
But you said it in front of everybody though.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't cool. But then the next day y'all be cool again.
Nah, we ain't gonna be cool no more after that.
Nah.
Or even if I do still deal with you, it's gonna be a long handle.
Yeah.
So let me kind of you know what I'm saying, take this a different way. So with the way the culture is now and how this stuff goes, do you feel like a lot of women can handle it? Think about this, the way it is now, not back in the day. These days, with all this social media stuff and all this 50-50 talking, all this blah, 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 blah. Not about money. Like we said, can women these days handle a confident man, a real confident man?
It depends on what type of woman we talking.
No, I'm saying the majority in general. We start by that. The majority.
When you say a confident man, do you mean like it's different kinds of confident men?
I'm gonna give you an example because I've talked to different women, and when I talk to them, sometimes a man can come off aggressive. A confident man can come off as aggressive sometimes. Sometimes I say what's on my mind. Sometimes I'm saying, can they handle that? Oh, no, you being too aggressive, you handling me too, or oh, you just being too cocky, you being arrogant, this and that. Their favorite word to use these days, which I don't know how this word became so high, is narcissist.
But I think women like that though.
In general?
I think women actually, this day and time, I don't think women like a pushover. I think women want somebody that's kind of, I ain't gonna say a hard body, but kind of like put their foot down, you follow and let me lead. I think women like that. But I'm gonna tell you this, I don't think men can handle a cocky woman.
Well, I was gonna get to that.
Yeah, well now women can handle a cocky man.
I don't think a lot of women can though.
Why you think that?
Because some women they trying to. All right, now this is kind of get to a specific, but it's like, oh, you. Some women just feel like, I don't know how to put it in words without making it so obvious, but some women can't handle a man who speak up and confident. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of women need soft men these days.
Man, I haven't really ran across a woman that's looking for a soft man.
A lot of women are though. I believe some women feel like they need a dude that they can semi-control. Semi-control. You're not gonna control me. Listen, sometimes I'm a certain way, sometimes I'm not. When you start getting on my nerves, I'm gonna come off as you getting on my nerves.
Right.
Or you tripping.
But your nerves, that's a part of it. Like my old lady get on my nerves every day.
And okay, let me ask you this. So you talk at the same tone, at the same way you would talk to her if she ain't getting on your nerves?
And if we being honest, I'm different. Like, bro, she could be going off on me. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shut up. Cause I know she don't want that though.
But you know what? I'm the same way though. When a woman is going off on me, I just sit there and listen.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you what I noticed that piss women off. They going off, they want you to say something. Bro, saying nothing is the best thing to do. I turn my game on.
But I'm also the type of person, like, if you start getting on my nerves, irritate me, I really want a little bit like, dang, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I do love to argue at the same time. If I know I'm right and you come to me sideways, bro, we argue all night.
And I mean, it's just like, you're getting a little too aggressive. Man, that's part of being a man.
But Josh, they probably, them type of women probably had some bad history. A man probably done jumped on them or something like that. I mean, they probably want you to know that. A lot of women not comfortable open up saying, I've been abused. You know what I'm saying?
Well, don't turn me down. I'm trying to you turn me up. I'm finna talk.
Nah, man.
I wouldn't.
Josh, you gotta know how to control your voice, man.
No, we done had many people say on this. I can't control my voice sometimes. Sometimes I get excited, and when I get excited, I raise my voice. You know what I'm saying? That I can't stand somebody who don't a woman who feel like they accept me for me. But you're not even trying to learn your man.
Right.
Learn me, understand me, and I feel like a lot of women don't do that. They ain't trying to learn the man. Well, I ain't trying to do all this. But what I'm saying is this: like, learn a man before you sit there and start acting your way. Oh, I can't stand. I told you this, but what are you doing? But a man not just gonna tell you all that. Like, as a man, I don't sit there and like finna go over the whole thing that I can't stand and what irritates me and stuff. You're supposed to pay attention to a man.
Right.
But
you're supposed to pay attention to the woman too, though.
Yeah, but we don't do that.
We don't what?
Pay attention to the woman.
No,
we pay attention to certain things. I ain't gonna say but we do pay attention to certain things.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. And I ain't just saying you, I'm speaking for 60% of men. If you done found the woman that you really feeling, bro, you gonna pay attention. And I ain't just talking like no chick that you just calling up at 1 or 2 at night. I'm talking like somebody you really feeling, somebody you vibe with, you gonna pay attention. I mean, because let's just be honest, we all done been that person that wasn't paying attention, but at the same time, when you find somebody that's got you on your P's and Q's, bro, you gonna pay attention.
Well, I guess you're right.
Yeah, you gonna
I guess
pay
you're right.
attention.
But then, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know. And you know what I always say, maybe I ain't got nothing serious yet because I'm still selfish.
Yeah, you probably selfish. Right?
Like,
but that could also be from your past, cause I mean, the story you told was like you was always getting looked over, so that probably in the back of your head.
People don't get that, but it goes back to this. You gotta pay attention to me too. And plus, I don't know to pay attention every time it rains. You start sneezing 4 times in a row. I don't pay attention to that. You sitting there sneezing up a storm. I'm sitting over here playing video games and watching TV, and you do it for like 3 months straight. The first 3 months, and I don't pay attention to that.
Right.
I'm selfish.
So do you think yourself is keeping you from a good woman?
I think I'm keeping me. Yeah, I'm keeping
you. So you're not willing to change yourself to find or make things right with somebody you done met, or
I'm willing to change.
I mean, because I'm still selfish right now.
I'm willing to change, I think, but I gotta see change. Listen, you got things that you can change, and you got things that you can compromise. But then it's that stuff that, hey, this can't keep happening. We can't keep doing this. And if you do that so long, it's over with. Like, so, man, but let's shift. We going to a whole other thing. Let's get to confident women. Can men handle a confident woman?
No.
Why not?
They're scared of them.
Why are they scared of confident women?
Most men out there today, they talk their talk like they find what a woman making more than them and this and that. Most men out there today want a woman that they can control. And you can't control a woman that's doing better than you.
But let me say this though. What about those women who are doing better than the man and they try to talk down to him, and you know, they in a relationship, they try to talk down to him and talk crazy to him and treat him?
I'm gonna tell you something. Most women that's doing good and with a man that's, you know, not doing so good, they not talking down.
So where do we get that from? Is it another stereotype within our community, within people? Stereotype?
Yes, because I mean, I'm gonna put it to you like this: a woman that's top notch, that don't need a man for nothing, 9 times out of 10, man, she just want that man up for more support, and that's free. Not saying she not gonna ask you for help, but you know what I'm saying, she not finna be one of them women to like just expect you to do the most.
Yeah.
But I mean, she not gonna live the bare minimum either. You gonna have to come with it, but when I say come with it, that has to do with money.
You going to carry? So you going to carry?
You going to like
carry your weight.
Exactly, but that has nothing to do with tricking off or that. It's just one of them type of love things. You know what I'm saying? Like paying attention to, you know, if she had a long day, you need to, you know, might be something simple as, you know, buying her flowers and rubbing her feet. I hate feet.
I mean, you gotta rub them feet, man.
You gotta know your woman.
Hey, so where do a lot of men fail when it comes to successful, confident women?
Being scared.
What they scared of though?
A woman that's doing better than them in life.
I want a woman that's doing better than me in life.
But most men scared of that, though.
I need that.
Like I say, man, most men want a woman that they can control, or you need me because I'm the one that's giving you this money. I'm saying, like, most men want that. And I don't knock men that do it. I just don't want that.
That's low self-esteem though.
Okay, so let's just be honest. Just think about the men around here, just a percentage wise.
Yeah.
Majority of them have women that, you know, like, I ain't gonna say not doing as good, but
yeah,
they got women that they can control. Like, I'm gonna give you some money, you know what I'm saying, as long as you coming through or give me some time. Them type of woman. That's what men want. Man. Because it's easy for them. Like, we don't want to work hard for no woman. We don't got time for that.
But I mean, the one you gotta work hard for is more than likely the one that's worth it.
I agree with Josh. You gotta think, everybody don't think like Josh. We talking about all the men. We not just talking about Sean and Josh.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna tell you, but I ain't even finna get into that. This ain't even about me.
Man, so at the end of the day, when you are searching for a woman, Where is the line that we draw? Or is there a line between a woman who is confident and a woman who is submissive? Can a confident woman be submissive?
Yes, she can. But for her to be submissive, like, you got to be on your shit. She not just gonna be a submissive for a long.
And that's what I was thinking, like, she not gonna be submissive just for anything though. Like, she too confident for that.
Cause I got a confident, cocky, submissive woman. She confident, she cocky, but she's submissive though.
And at the end of the day, it's a lot of things to fall into it, you know what I'm saying? But I think a woman
being submissive had nothing to do with
being controlled.
right. That just don't come with how you like. If you treating a woman right, I don't care if her confidence on 1,000. She gonna be submissive. It's just natural for women.
And then you know what? I think that's the biggest thing with men right now. And I was explaining this to somebody before we was talking about it. Men's biggest problem when it comes to submissive, number one, is a lot of men misuse or misunderstand what a submissive woman really is. A submissive woman is a woman who knows how to follow a man that's a leader. Not a woman you can run over
Right,
and say, oh, because I spend this money or because I'm the man. That's not your slave. Like I said, that ain't your maid. And then a lot of men make the mistake of thinking, oh, a confident woman who can work for herself, she too, and that's what a lot of men mess up because, truthfully, a lot of men don't know what they want.
A lot of men just out here living young, wild, and free. I'm just being honest.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know what they want. So when a confident woman come along, and trust me, a confident woman can be into any kind of man. And I'm gonna tell you why. Now, they ain't just gonna go for anything. Now, they ain't gonna go, but when I say any kind of man, it don't matter if you are a Fortune 500 millionaire. It don't matter if you do pretty good in life, or middle class, or you can just be a person in 9 to 5, whatever. Well, I guess that's middle class, whatever. A confident woman can work with either way. But the problem is a lot of men don't know what they want until they get it. And then chances are they're gonna mess it up. And chances are they'll mess it up most of the time.
Yeah.
They'll mess it up, man. But I mean, that's a story for a whole different day. So what's your thing? What's your final thoughts on a confident man and woman?
Nowadays, the time I think women got more confidence than men.
I think women, man, listen, really, no.
Man,
I think society these days and all this different kind of isms, this and that is draining confidence from me. I think, man, society is making men less confident.
how can society make a confident man not confident?
Here's what I'm saying. No. I'm saying from the time a kid is born, the things that they're telling us, and mainly African American men, the things they telling us what we gotta have, how we gotta look, how much money we gotta have. This what's not acceptable. And then, you know what I'm saying, you got the females in the rap songs saying all this stuff now. So already in a man's mind, which it happened to me when I was growing up, dang, that's what messed me up. If you ain't got money, you ain't got this, you ain't nobody. And that killer got confidence if he working 9 to 5 and he trying to make ends meet, because throughout his life he been conditioned to feel like if I can't do this or got this or move like this, man, I ain't confident in myself. I can't do it. Why do you think a lot of times a man, when he ain't got money, he down and out? He when a man pockets touching, he don't even feel like doing nothing. He don't even feel he feel inadequate.
So you basically saying African American men grow up to not be confident because of society?
I think society. I'm not gonna say because of society. I'm gonna say because of the culture that we are exposed to while we growing up. Because think about it. I mean, we can sit there and avoid it. We know it's not, I guess you could say, politically correct to say that or whatever. But I mean, it's the truth. If I'm sitting here seeing everything from movies, to, like I say, people's opinion, to just in general topics. If I'm hearing this about myself, an African American man, and I don't have these things, it's hard for me to be confident in myself.
Do you think we bring it up on ourselves though?
Because, well, I think we bring it up on ourselves, but then again, I feel like it's brushed on us through media, music and everything. And I mean, I know we don't want to say that because I don't want to be that guy, but I mean, it's just taught to us like that. That's how it's coming. Then, by the time you get to a certain age, and like I said, you just 9 to 5, you barely making ends meet, you pay your paycheck, you feel like, hey man, that can hurt a man's confidence. How did this female see me? How did this female see me? How am I viewed around these people? You know, you gotta have drive.
So like, what got you your confidence if you said that's how it was raised? You say society pushed that on us, or the music, or working a 9 to 5 and this and that. How did Josh get his confidence?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Because what I'm basically saying is, what makes you so different than everybody else?
Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean to sound cocky. I feel like this, Lowso. Just like it's the same as the NBA can only bring in so many people. It can be so many rappers. There's so many people who accomplish their goals and they actually do it. And I feel like one day it happened so much, the confidence went there, and it kept happening, still kept happening, and it gradually got me to the point where I said, I don't know where I'm gonna be or who I'm gonna be, but this ain't it. And from that day forward, I said, no more.
You just got your confidence.
I literally built up, no, not in my sleep. I literally built my confidence through doing things that I wasn't, at that time, I wasn't doing. I wasn't in no gym. I wasn't reading. I wasn't doing all these things in order to build myself up. And now, these days, and I done said it before, I remember saying in the post, people don't even believe the kind of person I tell them I used to be.
Right. I remember because I wouldn't want to get jerked from myself. So, if you did, that means the next man can do it.
Anybody can do it.
So why you think we not doing it?
It's the same, it's the same reason that everybody ain't gonna make it.
I mean, I could be wrong.
The saying say everybody can't go because everybody ain't gonna have what's in their chest. It's what's in your chest.
I could be wrong, but society can't take my confidence away. That's just me though.
But you may be just one of them kind of people. You wouldn't be sitting here if you wasn't.
We talk like, I see posts all the time, like people bashing certain type of men, or prime example, baby daddies, they get bashed every day.
Ooh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Baby daddies, husbands, you know what I'm saying? They get bashed, but it's just one of them things. You got to know in yourself, like, am I the best father? Probably not. But am I doing my best? That's just what you got to know, regardless of what the next person does. That's where my confidence started. Like, no, I'm not the best, but, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what, you know what I'm saying, the world see or say, I know who know. Like my kids, they know, like, dad ain't gonna be there. And I'm fine. Bro, somebody can tell me, bro, you just a social media dad, or you just, Josh, I'm fine with that. I bet you my kids won't say that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of them things. I don't live for the post to say, well, my baby daddy don't do this, or I'm not the perfect boyfriend, this and that. Bro, I don't care what you think about me. I don't care how you view me. Call me a social media dad, call me a social media boyfriend, this and that. But at the end of the day, if my girlfriend and the kids call, I'm coming. So I know within myself that it's a confidence thing. Nothing or nobody can take that away from me. So not a social media post, none of that. I know what I do.
No doubt.
I don't got to post what I do. Nah, I know what I do.
Yes. And that's what it is, man. Y'all, we had a good topic, and I guess, you know, if we're going to leave y'all with anything today, you know what I'm saying, always be confident in you. No matter you up or you at the bottom, you got to stay confident in yourself regardless how anybody feel or something, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to our sponsors, Code 870, Sophisticated Hair, Prime Liquor, and Union Guest Porters. I'm saying we appreciate each and all of those sponsors, and once again, man, your confidence got to be up because you work so hard, you keep your positive mind and believe in yourself, eventually you get that layup. And once you get that layup, it ain't no looking back. When all else being said, you got anything else you want to say, Lowso?
Man, confidence is key. If you are here without confidence, find it, because that's the way of life, confidence. If you can put a little cocky in it, hey, that's on you. I don't got a problem with it. But the main thing here, people, like we got to get back to the confidence. We need that, and that's for everybody. Men, women, boys, girls. We need the confidence.
Well, with all else said, keep it fresh. We out.
All right. Well, first, you know what you saying, though.
Pick it up, Bones.